legacy of the Purple Heart that he created to honor those that made the ultimate sacrifice and those who were wounded by the enemy, we are here today to participate in that legacy of our shared value, sacred honor. Before we go into honoring three special organizations today, we have to talk about Gordon Sumner. Gordon was here when this monument was placed. Gordon saw the intimate connection between the Purple Heart, Mount Vernon, and General Washington. And Gordon was there to turn kind of these different expressions of Washington's legacy into a space that we can all meet at. Quite literally, an origin stone, a beginning, a place where we can all reconnect with and where, and a place that unites everything we do away from here. So we want to say a special thanks to Gordon, and we want to say a special thanks to Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon, you shepherd the legacy and the voice of Washington through the ages, and yet again, you're doing it here. Now, Boeing, we're giving you a special shout out before you get your next shout out, because you have been helping here for the last 4 years. And you've really just found your way in a seamless way, and that's just, it's a wonderful feeling to know that an organization with as much gravity as yours holds would see itself amongst us. And so, as our foundation, I would like to invite first Jeremy Rays to come forward. Jeremy is the voice of Mount Vernon. As director here of interpretations, he stewards Washington's past into the language and into the presentation which resonates in the present and into the future. I would also like to invite forward Linwood Ham of Boeing. Linwood is the Global Outreach Director and Eastern Regional Director for Military Engagement and Veteran Support. Linwood is also a veteran of dozens of years. Go Army. Hey. I would also like to bring forward the representative from the Washington Commanders, Chris Bailey, a 24-year Navy veteran who is now the Commander's Veteran Outreach Director and Director of the Commander's Salute to Service, bridging the communities of service members, Gold Stars, and the legacy and the joy that comes from the world's most amazing sporting event, national football. These three representatives are examples of the class and caliber of the organizations that we are so proud to share this legacy with. Allow me to first read the Citation of Honor to General George Washington's Mount Vernon. You guide the light of his legacy. Through sacred remembrance and education, you preserve the values born in service and sacrifice, the same that live on in the Purple Heart. We recognize in you the soul of a nation that reveres its beginnings and shapes its future. With honor, we thank you. This citation of honor is presented to Boeing. In steadfast support of the wounded, you lift the legacy of valor. Your enduring partnership in honoring Purple Heart recipients continue the vision set forth by General Washington, where courage is cherished and sacrifice remembered. We recognize in you a spirit of service that builds strength, unity, and hope. With honor, we thank you. And lastly, the citation of honor is presented to the Washington Commander. You bear the name of the first commander. Through salutes to service and a culture inspired by unity, resilience, and leadership, you carry forward the legacy of General George Washington, a legacy of character and sacrifice, now honored in the symbol of the Purple Heart. In you, we recognize the living spirit of those ideals. May this citation of honor fortify you with the knowledge that these ideals are time-tested and etched in stone of who we are as a nation. With honor, we thank you.
Go Commanders! Go Commanders!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite one more person forward. Catherine Meadows, please come forward, a Purple Heart trustee of Purple Heart Chapter 353. Catherine, please stand right here. Gentlemen, we want you to see this as an origin space, and we also want you to connect to the fact that it is the sesquicentennial. It took me a lot of time to say that right. The sesquicentennial is the 250th anniversary of Washington taking command. So while we love and appreciate the beauty of the certificates we gave you, they're modern. Now, what we have tried to do is create a citation of honor that adds a little bit of legacy to its presentation itself. So we have created travel citations of honor that will mimic the citations traveling from the origin of the Purple Heart Trail to whomever you decide is the top dog. Now, we know who some of them are more than others. We'll leave that to you. But we encourage you to give this to them and invite them to go through the process of opening it, taking it out, unsealing it, and then taking out the handmade paper to commemorate the fact that it's coming from a place of sacred honor. So please accept this traveling citation to take home. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for Mount Vernon. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for Boeing. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the commander. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a contributor and a part of the current that runs directly from this ground 250 years ago to today. We are a part of these values. They brought us here, and may they lead us home safely. Thank you very much. A special thank you to Mount Vernon, Boeing, and the commanders. A special thank you to Military Order of the Purple Heart, Chapter 353, and for Chapter 1775 for making their way up from the Pentagon. Thank you all for being here, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. All right, so can we get some Jack, will you come here? Yeah, get on that side right there.
Okay, go ahead.
There you go, perfect. Excellent. All right, let's get everybody out of the sun. Thanks, y'all.
I know, it is great. A beautiful day.
Like a pro out there. Yeah. Washington hit something around here somewhere, didn't it? George Washington.
Go ahead.
Our new president been here. He's up
Are you next? Go. Go ahead. All right, Stefan? Yeah. Jerry? Jerry?
I'm going to go over.
Want me to get it with you? Yep.
You sure?
Yes,
I'm going to go back.
absolutely.
Tonight doesn't mean a whole lot. As long as nobody gets hurt. That's the way. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm going to take a couple. If everybody looks right here. Oh, wait. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I got to go wide angle. That's good. Look and see. Look and see. Yep. Good. Good. Got everybody in. Good. No, I'm good.
Okay, let's go. So we meet you up there?
Camera's still working?
I would have brought one if I was known, but whatever.
So did it take y'all very long?
By myself?
Yeah, by itself and this order of Purple Heart wreath.
What?
And the order of Purple Heart wreath.
Come on now, you know you gotta take a picture with me. Come on.
Take a picture first. I want to go over here.
You got the ugly guy in between your hands.
Smile, guys.
Thanks, guys. Okay, you use my camera and yours. We'll get a picture with Father. You want me to do that? You can sit there. Okay. Okay, you get a hug. Yeah, all right. It's all good. We just did it.
We just did a joint football plan for the.
And were you live streaming that, or
I
were you
do.
just
Would you like to
taking
join
it?
me?
No,
Come on.
if I sit down, I might not get up.
I'll help.
Did it go through okay? All right.
Since you put it that way.
Yeah.
Good work.
Stop by the chat back when you're at Client IDX.
Beautiful day.
Good job, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Folks, if you're interested in the distillery and grist mill, please come down to the buses, or you can make your way down there on your own. But we're going to leave in just a couple of minutes.
Need help getting up?
No.
Are you going to?
Oh, I'll get up for the Steelers.
Where's the freeze from? I know, but where's he from?
No, we're going to go to We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, one of my cards. No, I got your card. I don't have this. Yeah, but yes. Yeah, on this one. Yep. Got it. That's great. Yeah, great.
I realize that. No, I have to make my way back. I can't drive it back, so I have to.
We're the middle. Where you gonna? We have an older brother and we have a
Great drive. Warm out there. She's a tight. I never know. How's that? Looks like a very nice day.
Do you want to ride with us and then we'll go back?
I'll just drive up. I'll see you then.
Great. See you, Daddy. But his dad is. I told him.
Does it bring you back up?
Sit down. Keep it up. You'll be able to reach the best.
How did you remember all that? I can remember when I went to the bathroom. He's our commander. What? He's our commander.
All right. All right. See you tomorrow.
Great job, though. Good go. Track down the rest of the family.
I know I messed up a bunch of times, but I guess
You did not. That was a great flow.
doesn't he look good?
Say that again.
I love you in that white outfit. You look fantastic. As Larry would say,
You ready to go? How you doing? All right, all right. You got your new camera? Yeah, right now. The backup.
we'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
No, he needs to do it.
Did you listen to?
That's all right.
Hey, have a good one.
See you, sweetheart. See you tomorrow. Wait, today.
All right, I gotta go get on there. Oh, it's on tonight. 11 to 7.
Are you going up to the Yeah. You know, we did? Oh, yeah. Anyway, I welcome